Eric Carle is one of the most well-known children's book illustrators of our time. He has illustrated more than 70 children's books, many of which have become national and worldwide bestsellers. He was born June 25, 1929 in Syracuse, New York, and spent his early childhood years in America before moving to Germany at the age of 6. He learned German and studied at the prestigious Academy of Visual Arts before returning to the United States in 1952. He is currently 86 years old and lives in Northampton, Massachusetts with his wife. He also has a son and a daughter. Eric Carle started drawing when he was a little boy and proclaimed that he would never stop being a scribbler. After earning his visual arts degree and moving back to America, he took a job working as a graphic designer and art director for an advertising agency. Although this job did not last him very long because he soon accepted what he had always known was his true calling, to illustrate children's books and be an inspiration to young kids. He collaborated with Bill Martin Jr. on Brown Bear, What Do You See?, which launched his career as a beloved children's book illustrator. Since then, Carle has written and illustrated more than 70 well-known titles, such as The Grouchy Ladybug and The Very Hungry Caterpillar, which has been translated into more than 50 languages around the world. To create his beautiful pictures, Carle uses the technique of a collage combined with tissue paper art. He first paints over the tissue paper with acrylic paint. He sometimes uses a wide brush, sometimes a narrow brush, and sometimes his fingertips. Then he will use a sponge, burlap, or other bumpy material to create texture. He then cuts out the shapes in colored papers to make the various parts of the scene and his characters. He loves bright and cheerful images, especially in books for the early childhood aged children. Some of his books even have added dimensions, such as die-cut pages in Twinkling Lights in The Very Lonely Firefly, or the lifelike sound of a cricket song in The Very Quiet Cricket. Children also enjoy working in collage, and many send him pictures they have made themselves that are inspired by his inspirations. Most of Eric Carle's characters are animals, and he believes this may be after the influence of his father. When he was a young boy, he and his dad would always go on long walks in the forest observing the animals. They would talk about how the animals grow, and growth and discovery were two major themes in Carle's books. He has received a number of awards throughout his career as a children's book illustrator. He received the Regina Medal and the Outstanding Friend of Children Award, both in 1999. In 2003, he received the Laura Ingalls Wilder Medal, and in 2010, he received the Original Art Lifetime Achievement Award. In addition, Eric Carle has won many prizes for his individual books, including the first prize for picture books from the International Picture Book of Italy, the Toy Portfolio Best Book Award, the American Institute of Graphics Award, as well as awards from the Association of Booksellers for Children. His most popular books, which have received the largest number of individual awards, are The Very Hungry Caterpillar, Brown Bear, What Do You See?, The Very Quiet Cricket, The Artist Who Painted a Blue Horse, and Papa, Please Get the Moon for Me. This is a list of Eric Carle's most popular books, both that children enjoy reading and also that teachers enjoy teaching. Eric Carle has an official website that is simply ericcarle.com. On his website is a blog about his life, including his inspirations. There is a list of various picture books, games that involve the characters in his books, resources for ways to use his books in a classroom environment, a photo gallery, and contact information. His website is very user-friendly, whether it be for a child, parent, or teacher, and provides an extraordinary amount of information and resources about the life of Eric Carle. The Very Hungry Caterpillar is a book leveled for ages pre-K to first grade. A summary of the book is that one sunny day the caterpillar was hatched out of a tiny egg. He was very hungry. On Monday he ate through an apple, on Tuesday he ate through 3 plums, and then he was still hungry. The caterpillar eats his way through a varied and very large quantity of food until, full at last, he forms a cocoon around himself and goes to sleep. This is one of the best-selling children's books of all time and has been delighting young readers for over 30 years. This classic book will continue to introduce new generations of children to the magical world of Eric Carle. There are many cute lesson ideas that go along with the very hungry caterpillar. For a science unit, the teacher could teach a unit on the growth of caterpillars into butterflies. In a math unit on counting, the teacher could have the students create a particular number of circles to connect for the parts of the caterpillar's body. Also, for a math unit on patterns, the teacher could encourage the children to connect their pom-poms, which are being used as parts of the caterpillar's body, into a pattern of their choice. Eric Carle's books are great to incorporate into early childhood aged lesson plans.